Well, I am an admirer of Elisa's. Elisa has even worked for me, and the fact is that she is talented.
What's it called? Kermit and Friends?
Kermit and Friends.
Kermit. But if
Kermit.
You're saying
like
not to
frog?
do...
Yeah,
wait.
I actually have watched a few hours of Kermit and Friends.
How many hours have you watched, Natalie?
Oh, no. Probably indulged in 8 hours.
Holy...
My wife and I watched Benji's ex-girlfriends or whatever's going on. We watched this crazy podcast, and I have to say, this is one of the, probably in the top 5 things I think about right now.
She has a podcast, but she gets to come on the radio. It is craziness upon craziness.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I'm Elisa. This is Fozzie, and Kermit is watching from heaven. Okay, what a week it has been. It's been a scary week. I was scared this week. I would walk out of my building, like where I live, where I moved to be safer, and then people were following me this week. People were following me, and it was fucked up. So I was a little scared this week. People know where I live now, and they're just following me around even more than before. That's possible. And yeah, so it's scary, but you know what? I wasn't hurt. It's just people knew that Andy was here, and they wanted to film him, and they want to make money off filming Andy. And I care for Andy a lot, so I feel that when he's drunk and on drugs, he shouldn't be filmed. That's how I feel. And I think if he dies, the footage that will be out there of him is very bad footage if people continue this way. So if he's doing substances that are making him messed up and forget things and just act a fool, and people are monetizing that all day to the point where he's having like a nervous breakdown and like is in a situation where people can call the police and call the authorities and get him like locked up, like it's getting out of hand. And there's other ways to make money than using a person that's 60 years old. Typically that's not old, but in Andy, like he acts like he's like 90 years old because he doesn't remember anything and he can hardly walk. So to take advantage of a person like that is criminal. So if somebody chooses to continue to do that, they're going to be sorry because I don't come alone. I have a lot of people that I'm friendly with from all over the world, and I've been blessed for that. I have people that I met from Cobra Starship. I still talk to those people. That was a long time ago. I was in that band, but I have a lot of people in my life from that. I have people in my life from the Howard Stern show. I have people in my life from Juicy Scoop podcast. I have people in my life from Tinder, and all these people are willing to help. So I'm not alone. I don't come alone. And if I want to step in and I feel that somebody that is not of sound mind is being taken advantage of and used for profit, I do not stand behind that. I will protect somebody that I love. And no, we don't have a sexual relationship. No, we don't hook up. But that's not what's important to me. What's important to me is I know that deep inside Andy, if you get rid of all the substances and all the drinking and all the drugs and all the partying and all the alleged sexual assaults, there is a person there that is hurting and was just absolutely destroyed from his adoption as a child, being passed around. And he recreates that every day in his life. He gets passed around every fucking day from one person to one person. And that's what happens when you're adopted as a child. So don't have sex. Obviously, you idiots. Stop having sex at all, because the people that have sex the most are the biggest morons. And then they get pregnant. And then we have an Andy situation where he's passed along and passed along and passed along and passed along and so fucked up mentally from it that he has never recovered. Never recovered. And people have sunk their little fucking claws into him and won't let go of a 60-year-old man that's in pain, a 60-year-old man that's has who knows what diseases, I don't even want to say, who knows, who is mentally ill, very ill, to the point where he belongs in an insane asylum. But, oh yeah, just keep making your $3 anyway, motherfucker. You're in trouble if you do it again. All right? So that's where I am with that. We have a terrific show today. Our show, this woman, we have a bunch of people booked for the show. There's a woman on the show that I really admire. I want to tell Wheezy about this woman. Wheezy, we have a guest today that I look up to. I mean, I don't want to say jealous, but very envious of her lifestyle. Her lifestyle, what kind of lifestyle do you think I want?
I think that you want to be able to do what you want, when you want, have people notice what you're doing, and get to showcase your talents, right?
Yes, it's not what we all want. We just want, we want to be free. We want to express ourselves. Did I express myself okay?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
I mean, if I could, I will say that I agree with you. This whole Andy thing, it's becoming so taxing for everybody. And I don't know if you want to talk about it, but I know he was basically kidnapped from you this week, and you've been trying your best. And when you guys were on the show that we did with Eric, it was wonderful seeing him so calm and mellow and chill. And I just wish that could last. And it's never going to if people continue to do what you were just talking about.
Yeah, so Andy was all dried out. I didn't give him any alcohol for like 3 days. He was doing great. And then I walked outside with my dog Fozzie. I thought it would be nice to have Andy get some fresh air. Anyway, he's gone now. He got taken. Hopefully he's in better hands than before. I could go on and on and on about the abuse that's been happening. It's actually elder abuse what's been happening with Andy.
Yeah.
So if I want to go forward with this, I've reached out to, and I want everybody to reach out to Gloria Allred. Okay, this is a very big time lawyer that I want to be connected to. She's like the biggest, right? So I've been talking to a lot of lawyers, but that's the one I want. So if anybody wants to help, like Wheezy, I know you're helping to book Bob's accuser. Bob was accused. Okay, so Bob was accused of rape. We're going to book his accuser on the show, and you're in charge of that. So we're going after like big time people now. Mm-hmm. And we just want to do good things for the world. We want to help the world. You've connected with so many people. High Pitch Eric is a good friend of yours now.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
And so many other people. So we are unbelievably blessed right now. So let's just take a moment to just appreciate like how fucking blessed we are. We are connected to the whole world right now. That's how I feel.
Yes.
And there's nothing that we can't do as Kermitarians. That's how I feel.
I agree.
And just keep that in mind. Do you have anything else that you want to say that I didn't say or that you feel is important?
I just think it's important for people to understand actually what state of mind Andy is in, because we only see flashes of him. And of course, people want to see all kinds of crazy, but he's not well. He doesn't have the memory that he can even remember from an hour previous. If you actually pay attention and you watch, people are just throwing him from situation to situation, and he doesn't know up from down. And when he was with you, it was the most lucid I've seen him, and it was the most relaxed that I've seen him. And that's what he actually needs. He needs somebody that cares about him, not just caring about the donations and using his star power for attention.
Yeah. So he is very easily manipulated by people. If you buy him a bottle of alcohol, he'll be with you for a week. He doesn't care, what the situation is.
Right.
He was at a party the other day that they gave him cocaine, and like that was really bad. I knew he shouldn't be at any parties. That's obvious. You don't bring somebody
Right.
like that to a party. So I really want to walk away from all this, Wheezy, but like, me, I know what I should do, and it's take these people down. That's what
You
it is.
love him very much, and that needs to
Yeah.
be said. I know a lot of people think that you are using Andy for content, which you're not.
Right.
When he's with you, you don't have the cameras on. You don't have him streaming. You are actually trying to save him from that part of his life, and it's, you get a lot of shit for it, but people need to give you credit for actually really caring about Andy. And I think you're one of the few that we get to see intermingle with him that actually do care about him. And a lot of people in Andy's life have written him off. And it's kind of amazing that you haven't, with what he's put you through. So I give you all the credit in the world for that.
Thank you. So we're going to try our best, right? And in all avenues, we're just trying our best. We're going to just see the situation, what's going on, what's presented to us. And I really feel like everything like happens for a reason. Like we're meant to be going through this right now. It feels like that to me.
Yeah.
Lala, you made a show about Lala this week, and she didn't like it. And then she was, outside my door. And I was thinking, everybody that's outside my door constantly, trying to take Andy, it's just so surreal.
It's got to be so overwhelming for you. I mean, it's just unimaginable to me to have people outside of my house just waiting like vultures. And who knows what Lala would do to you if she couldn't get her hands on Andy? Who knows what these people would do to you if they didn't get what they wanted? Where would they stop?
Well, they don't stop. They call over and over and over and over and over, and then they show up. That's what happens every time, each time. And I had to block several people from Andy's phone. I mean, this is just ongoing problem, but we'll get to this later. I'm going to bring on our first guest, who I'm so impressed with. This person, her name is April Brucker. She's an American actress, a comedian, and ventriloquist that's appeared on Entertainment Tonight, Inside Edition, Wendy Williams, and a lot of other shows. She made headlines recently. Now, this is interesting. She made headlines when she dumped her fiance, which I'm doing currently to my fiance, for $20,000 worth of puppets. What is this about, April Brucker? Oh, you're
right. All right. Hello. And I just want to say before I get started that you are a good friend, and Andy is lucky to have you.
Thank you. That's so nice to hear. I am trying to be a good friend. It's hard to know what to do when somebody has an addiction and you can't stop the addiction, and you try to get involved and you just keep getting like shit on by everybody. Everybody has something to say about it.
Absolutely. And nobody likes a bully, and you're standing up to bullies. So I like you already.
But
let
really?
me tell you, yeah, you're standing up. You're saying, hey, I don't come alone. And I'm like you. I don't come alone. Granted, the people that I come with are stuffed and unstrung, but I don't come alone.
Right. Yeah, you have a ton of puppets. This Daily Mail article. So if you look up Daily Mail, April Brucker, you spend $20,000 a year on puppets. That's how much you spend every year.
Every year. Because here's the thing. I was engaged, and you're breaking up from an engagement. So, sometimes you think you find Mr. Right, but boy, were you wrong, right? He was your Prince Charming. You kiss the prince, it's like he turns into a frog, right?
Yes.
Yes. So you feel me. So anyway, I had a fiance who made me choose between him and the puppets, and I put the puppets away for a few months because, I wanted to be a good wife someday. I wanted to be a good woman, but I missed my puppets. So
yeah, puppets are better, right? Would you say they're better?
Yeah. Puppets are better. And so what happened was I dumped him. He wasn't happy, but he wasn't happy. And so the Daily Mail found out about me because I was street performing and doing all sorts of stuff. And they called me and they said, hey, can we interview you? And I said, sure, why not? And so the article went viral from England to Iceland to Italy, then from Russia to China to India, then from Singapore to Australia to Indonesia, then from Ghana to Nigeria to Kenya, then from Colombia to Brazil to Guatemala. That's right. I'm a celebrity in Guatemala.
Wow. Okay, so were you able to like monetize this?
Well, we're working on that now. As a matter of fact, I did 9 months in a review in Las Vegas where I was the special guest star.
One second.
Correction, we were the special guest stars. What's up?
Wow.
Everybody. Oh
Wait,
my God. So you were really with Cobra Starship? La, 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 la. You make me feel like la, 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 la. May
Wow.
Wilson, everybody. May Wilson.
Hey, May. That's
so
so
you were
cool.
asking if we could monetize. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to go to monetize. No, we have. No, I have. No, we have. You see, Elisa, when she left her sugar daddy, when she left her boyfriend, I got myself a sugar daddy. Have you ever had one of those?
I want one. I want one right now. I want to get your advice on that. I'm just getting a caller. Yeah, Kermit and Friends, how can I help you?
Hi, it's your boy, Andy.
Hey, Andy, I'm just on Kermit and Friends right now. How are you?
Wait, so it's Sunday morning?
Yes, Sunday morning.
Oh, so it's your show. Okay, I see. Now, somebody texted me that you were talking. What were you saying?
I was just saying it's been a very hard week, Andy, because you keep getting kidnapped by people. But
No, that's not true. No, I want to go and have fun.
I know. I'm going to see you after the show. Somebody please reach out to Andy, like Leaf King. I'm going to text you. Okay, Andy, love you so much. Thanks for calling in. Love you. I'm going to call you back. All right. That was him.
Hi, Andy.
So wait a second. So let me just ask you this, May. So you have a sugar daddy. How did you get that? Can you teach all of our women how to get that?
This is what I did. I got a job as a stripper. And I worked at a club, and I waited till this old guy came in that was 98 years old and had billions and billions of dollars. And so I made him very happy, and he said that he'd remember me in his will. And what happened, May? He died unexpectedly at the age of 98. But May, why not get a job? You said the J word. But May, but everybody's got to work. I'm too pretty for work, right, Elisa?
Yeah, no, I agree. You are, and we are.
You're too ready for work, girl. Well, May, we all have to work. I work. Elisa works. Well, I don't work. I'm looking for a new sugar daddy, and this is what I'm doing. Okay, I'm getting out there, and I'm saying I'm a star, and I'm going solo, and I like to party all the time.
Yeah, I like to party too. I mean, sometimes it depends on like what's in it for me. What do you like to go to? Like, what do you like to do as far as partying? Like, are you partying with like a bunch of sugar daddies, or is it women? Like, what's going on there?
Well, here's the thing. I just get the money from the sugar daddy, and I party with all the pretty people like you that make me feel like la 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 la. Okay, mate, you can stop singing Cobra Starship. Oh, you were singing it. 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 See, this is what my life is like. She's crazy.
I like your life. I'm very jealous right now. I imagine myself like surrounded by puppets like you are. I just imagine it. I could feel it. But where do you get all this money to just be like spending it on these expensive puppets?
Well, we actually, May doesn't work, but I work as a ventriloquist, and I also do freelance writing stuff. And the money, believe it or not, goes to, what does it go to? It goes to my hair, my nails, my clothes. And it also goes to suitcases and trunks for them and new costumes and new puppets. So that money goes real quick. But I'm going to get billions and billions of dollars. And Captain is talking crazy about you. What's up, Captain? He's talking about moi because everybody's talking about me.
Yes, a lot of people are talking about you guys right now because you're just so fascinating. I mean, it's just crazy that this fiance made you choose between him or the puppets. It's just absolutely wild. Are you dating currently at all?
Well, I'm just desperately seeking Mr. Okay. Oh my God, Kermit! Ah!
Hello.
Hello, Kermit is.
Hello, May.
Hello, Kermit, I really love you, but I don't know if Kermit's available. Well, Kermit.
Well, my heart, I'm in love with Elisa.
I know you're in love with Elisa, but the last time I checked, Kermit, you were into bacon. What are you talking about? Miss Piggy? I think you're. I think they're divorced though, or whatever. But he's in love with Elisa. Look, Kermit, I'm stuffed and unstrung. I don't count.
Wow.
Yeah, once you go felt, you never go.
Why don't you maybe go green? Hmm?
All right, April, you're just a little frozen right here. Just refresh your stream. How cool is April and May and their lifestyle, Kermit?
Oh my goodness.
Are you impressed?
I'm very impressed. I'm speechless, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, they're so cool. I mean, she chose the puppets over her fiance. Makes a lot of sense to me. I would choose the same thing. I think puppets are way better than any fiance. My fiance almost got me killed this week, allegedly. But, I mean, I was running around town. People were chasing me with selfie sticks this week. It was a horrible week, Kermit.
That fiance should have never made it that far.
Yeah, I know. It shouldn't have made it that far. That's true. But somebody who has gone far this week is my friend Adam. So my friend Adam, do you remember Adam Barta?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so Adam Barta, since we interviewed him here, has gone on TV and he's in People Magazine this week. Wait, Adam, why are you in People Magazine this week?
So if you think you've had a hard week, try getting sued on national television with the judge from hell that looks like Tan Mom's uglier tanner sister from Tampa. I was literally like humiliated on the air. Basically, long story short, we have this show coming out on Apple TV, The Dish. We'd love for you to check it out. Mama June is an executive producer, and she sued me for executive producer credit on the show. So I was dragged onto A&E, not dragged, I willingly did it, but I was on A&E Live with Mama June in front of this horrible judge, and I lost. I lost the case.
Wait, why would you lose that case? I don't understand why you lost. Did you know you were going to lose?
No. It's totally real. So basically what it was is I worked on this show, The Dish, with Mama June. She was here for like a month. She stayed with me. She kind of worked with me in the studio. We filmed, we produced it. And, we never signed a contract. We were kind of going back and forth. And, I want her to be an executive producer, but she felt like she was slighted. So, she was like, I was approached, do you want to go on A&E and hash this out on TV? I said, sure, if it can help bring awareness to the show, but I don't see what I've done wrong. And ultimately she won. Now, I think she did deserve executive producer credit because she put a lot of work into this show. And quite frankly, Elisa, the fact that she wants executive producer credit shows that she knows this is going to be a hit. She wants her name attached to this show because it's going to go far. It's on Apple TV. So, I think it's going to be a hit.
So why didn't you sign a contract with Mama June to protect yourself as well?
Well, you know what happened? We were working together for years. If you look, we've done TV shows, we've done songs, we've done so much shit together that, when it came time, we were like, all right, this is the same deal. We're going to make money and we'll split it and we'll figure it out then. So it was kind of a thing like you're working together with your friends for years. And then all of a sudden, why would you need a contract,
I know. That's so horrible that, friendship can be ruined by these working relationships. It gets weird. And then you think you're friends with somebody, you can trust them, but then money gets involved. And then it's just a disaster.
Well, I mean, and the thing at the end of the day is I think we have a hit show. Like, I think it's going to be a hit. And I think that's why there's all this hubbub. So I'm happy. Like, if she was like, I don't want my name anywhere attached to this, then I'd be like, okay, maybe this is not a good thing. But she is so anxious to get in this show and get credit on the show because it's hysterical. It's absurd. I think your audience is going to love it. It's got Tan Mom is in it as well. Remember Tan Mom?
Of course, we love Tan Mom.
She fights with Mama June and Cynthia Beaumont, who was on your show too. They're all in this show. So it's a crazy romp into absurdity.
Wow. Okay. So this is on the air now?
It's coming out August 30th. It's going to be on Apple TV, Google Play, and Vudu to start. So it's pre-sale up on Apple TV. It's $2.99. It's kind of like when it goes to pay-per-view and then it trickles down to cable, like when a movie comes out. So, we're sending people over to Apple TV now to check it out. The trailer is up there if you want to watch the trailer and see what Mama June and I produced. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people
I have that. Okay, so let's look at that. So this is the trailer to Adam's new show called The Dish.
So this actually is a promo card. I think I sent you the wrong thing. That's a contest we're doing. If you go to the link tree, that's a contest we're doing for a giveaway for The Dish. It's a giveaway box valued at $200 courtesy of The Dish. All you have to do is enter your name into our mailing list and you will be signed up. There's the title art for it there, right there.
Okay. So this is the title art. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so from executive producers, Mama June, who is not our friend right now, right? She's not our friend anymore.
She is, like I said on the show, I still have love for her. I miss my friend, and that's what this comes down to. I miss my friend. She's the one with the issue. So I have not talked to her. I'm hoping we can work this out. But, you know, I'm also looking at it as this gives us a public forum to make up now, right? So, like, because people are interested in this story. So I'm all for it, but I just want my friend back at the end of the day because I love Mama June.
Okay, so if Mama June is watching right now, okay, maybe, you know, Adam, he worked very hard with you on a show. It was like a labor of love, probably, right? So, like, you
Yeah,
really,
it was a labor, and my mom is in
yeah.
this show too.
Your mom
Which
is
makes
in.
my mom, who passed away in 2016, filmed with me a clip back in 2016. I'm gonna start crying. And we put it in the show. And my mom, who's passed away like 5 years now, is with me in this project. And it's so, so special to me, Elisa, so special. And she's an executive producer on it. So that's why this means so much to me. That's why this is like the project that I just is a lot. It's a lot.
So is Mama June kind of like an asshole?
No, not at all. Me
No?
and June get along great. That's the thing that this is like, kind of like, all right, maybe this is, you know, and I agree with her. I think that she deserves the credit. She did the work. But I think this is just a bump in our relationship. It's like you and our relationship. Like if we did a TV show together. And by the way, everyone, I'm trying to get Elisa on TV. I've been talking to her and the producers about getting this show ported over to TV, right? So,
I know. But Adam, the truth is I don't have any room like to do that. Like you are such a hard worker and I really admire that. But the things that I would have to do to get the show on TV with you just seem like a lot for me right now.
Well, let's ask the audience. Do you guys want this on TV? Is this something that maybe you guys can motivate Elisa? Like, you know, I think you can go far. At the end of the day, I think you have so much talent, Elisa. I think that you deserve the big time. And that's just, as your friend, I'm saying that.
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciated the offer when you asked me. It's just like I am being followed on the street by people harassing me. And I'm not even kidding. I'm like reaching out to the biggest lawyers that I've heard of. And I'm just like scared looking over my shoulder. So I don't think it's a good time for me to get more exposure right now. I think less is good, maybe. I mean, are you scared ever? Do you ever get scared? Like
well,
that?
yeah, I mean, everybody gets scared. And I think like at the end of the day, like it's just the world is scary. Like I've had people pull gun on me and on road rage incidents have nothing to do with my fame. So the world itself is just a terrifying place. And what I was going to say about Andy as well, Mama June is one thing I'm so proud of her. She has come through her addiction. She is clean for years. She went through rehab. Maybe Mama June and Andy should talk because she's really good about getting people back on track in their life.
Really? All right. Okay. Yeah, that does sound good. Yeah, we can connect them, I guess. But I mean, right now, I just like kind of want to step back and kind of relax because I just been like so stressed and I just want to have an easy day. You know, you ever feel like that? Like, I just want to have one good day where I'm not freaked out and scared. And, you know, the other day, this guy in this like really nice sports car like was like talking to me from his car and he's like, hi, I want to talk to you. And you know, 10 years ago, I would have been like, great. But I was so afraid that guy was going to chop my head off and kill me. And
You're
I'm like,
be the next
exactly.
dollar victim.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just like thinking, what happened to me? I used to be fun. I used to be exciting. Now I'm scared that everybody's going to murder me. It's just not a good way to live.
It's anxious to just go outside. Like you're going to get, and not only that, you're going to get monkeypox. Are you going to get COVID? Are you going to get, like, you don't know people. There's all diseases. There's people with guns. There's stalkers. There's crazy. Right. So every step, it's like a war field when you go outside, right?
It is. So I just have to, I think I just need some time off, honestly, and just kind of step back, read. I've been reading a lot of books and just like listening to audio tapes to be positive. And so that way, next time I go outside, I'm not afraid. And I think more spiritually, because I used to think in the way like, oh, nobody's going to kill me because I'm meant to live. That's how I used to think. And now I'm just like, oh, everybody's trying to kill me.
Everybody's trying. Well, have you ever thought about taking like jujitsu or like doing taekwondo or something where you can just become like Buffy the Vampire Slayer and kick their butt if they come after you?
Yeah, you know, I do love Buffy. Hey, did you see April Brucker before with the puppets? Did you see her in the Daily Mail?
I was thinking April would be great for the dish. Like that would be so funny to have a puppet on the dish like that. Like it would be like like a dirty version of Sesame Street. I would absolutely love that.
Yes. Okay. So let's ask her, April. Any interest in being?
I can't hear you for some reason.
Okay. All right. So just fix everything. Somebody help.
How can I hear you?
I don't know. But somebody.
Oh my God! I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Let's just take a little break. Let's do a prayer. I think right now is a great time for a prayer. Yes, a prayer.
We're gonna do a prayer.
Right
now, we're gonna do a prayer.
Yes.
We're gonna throw in a prayer.
Please.
Wow, throw in a prayer. All right, well, let's do a prayer. Let's bow our heads.
Okay.
Father God, we come to you, amazingly enough, after a very long time. We come to you with requests of protection. We want Andy to get better. We want Andy to be safe. We want Elisa to be safe. Let's get all those people who are chasing Elisa off Elisa's back. Let's give Elisa safety. Let's give everybody connected to the community a sense of safety and belongingness. Let's even have peace between Wheezy and Jimmy. How about that, God? God, can we work that in? I'd really appreciate that. We ask all these
Wait, that's
requests.
still happening, Jimmy?
We request we ask all these requests in the name of your Son, our Savior Jesus Christ. Amen. Yeah, that's still happening. I mean, I thought last week after you were so nice, and we were nice, and then I did that whole lot of love thing with the three of us singing. I thought that was adorable. Did you think that was adorable? That little thing.
But how do you still have a problem with Wheezy? Because
I don't have a problem with him. He keeps saying horrible things about me. That's all.
Jimmy, I think you just want some attention, buddy. I
I
haven't thought about you in a week.
Horrible things about me anytime I show up in Discord. Come on, please.
I haven't thought about you since
this.
last Sunday.
Don't
Jimmy.
deny this. You, dude. During the week, I came into Discord once, and you.
I said one thing about you, not to you, and you unraveled. It seems like you're a little obsessed, and you need to pump the brakes because I don't ever talk about you.
Obsessed with you, my friend.
I don't talk about you, Jimmy.
You need to.
You mention me every time you're on here. I don't ever mention you.
When's the last time you said something positive about me?
I have nothing positive to say about you, but I don't talk about you.
Positive to say about me?
No, not at all. You're so fake. You're one way on here, and then you're a different way everywhere else. I'm not buying it.
How about that? Just don't say anything.
I don't, Jimmy. You're the one bringing my name up.
If I come into Discord,
you're bringing me up. Remember that.
Are you going to be nice to me?
I have no reason to be nice to you, and I'm not mean to you. So
You're
just
not
stop
mean to
talking
me.
about me.
Wait,
Don't
you
talk
said
about
my
me.
face was evil. Do you remember
It is
saying
evil. In
face
my
was
opinion,
evil?
your face is evil.
My
That's okay.
face-
I'm allowed to have opinions. I'm allowed to have opinions,
evil.
right? Why don't you
I love
stop
you,
talking
Lisa.
about me?
Lisa,
Thank
did
you. I
you
love
hear
you too,
this?
Frog.
Lisa,
Why
did
don't
you
you
hear
stop
this? My
talking about
face
me,
is
Jimmy?
evil.
It seems like you bring up my name just to be
What does this
relevant.
say? Well, Charmin's got some things to say. If she can get a word in to just help you
Charmin?
understand. Yeah, Charmin actually has some thoughts about this subject. She's been doing a lot of thinking about it. I've been doing a lot of thinking about it, and I just wish that everybody would just sort of leave me alone, kind of thing.
I wish you'd leave me alone, Jimmy.
Okay, let's hear what Charmin has to say, guys. Just let Charmin speak.
Well, I'm worried about you two, and because you guys are both really important parts of this community, and there's clearly some very serious hurt feelings here, right? And Wheezy, you said, I don't talk to you, I talk about you. And you only talked about him once, and that should be okay. But whatever happened a couple of weeks ago, it's been hanging on. And I think it's a deeper seated issue that a lot of people are struggling with, right? There's the idea that Christians aren't really Christians. And there's a difference between evangelicals and just spiritual Christians. And Jimmy is on some sort of strange path, right? I didn't really know who Claire was, and he had a reputation. And he went off to rehab for a year so that he could heal for whatever he was feeling in his life. He had some religious trauma. And he's on his own path. Whatever happened a couple of weeks ago when Gonzo brought up the storage unit, it triggered something, I think, in a lot of us. I think we heard something we didn't really want to hear. And it's something that Wheezy brought up a week ago. And there's a lot going on here, and I wish we could find a way really for all of us who either are or are not Christians or are not part of the spiritual community, atheists too. This is something that impacts all of us every day in our real lives. There's a lot of religious trauma taking place, and one of the things that makes Kermit and Friends so special is that we all come together under Kermitarianism. Right? We want people to feel safe and feel comfortable here. Elisa wants people to be able to come to Discord without there being any more hostility than normally exists in Discord. And if we could get to the point where Wheezy and Jimmy talk to each other and not about each other and talk to each other nicely, and if we could end the storage unit of shame, it's just shaming people in general.
Why does that storage unit be part of everything? I don't understand that.
I haven't mentioned Jimmy. That's the point. I am not talking about him. He's talking about me. He brought me up during the show. Did you guys hear me bring up Jimmy in the show today?
No, you didn't.
No. Jimmy's bringing me up. He's perpetuating this. I have nothing to do with Jimmy. Nothing. I don't talk about him. I don't think about him. I don't want to get along with him. I shouldn't have to get along with people I don't want to get along with.
But you
I
don't
find him
have
to
to
be, he's one way on here. He's a different way on Discord. And I see right through him.
A lot
and
of
as a
people are.
man, as a man, I get to pick who I'm going to listen, Jimmy. As a person, I get to pick who I'm going to interact with, and I refuse to interact with you. If you don't like that, oh well.
Oh well is what I said the other day. I said, oh well. I mean,
then you brought me up again today.
No, I brought you up in a prayer.
In a prayer. In a prayer for
peace between you and me.
Okay.
Why not have peace between two people? Why not have peace?
I want nothing to do with you, Jimmy, and that's my right.
Well, we both happen to be a part of Kermit and Friends.
That's fine. If you stop talking about me, we won't have to talk, right?
So Jimmy can't pray for peace.
He can pray for me all he wants, but his constant need for attention from me is what's annoying. Like, can't I just not talk to him?
This is a constant need for you to stop saying horrible things about me.
I don't, Jimmy. You wish I did so that you could remain relevant.
It's a horrible thing.
I just don't talk about you.
We've had people in this community that we've had problems with before, especially you, Wheezy. You've had problems with people right. But and you managed to get to a point where you were able to get past that, and you were able to be polite with them. And I'm pretty sure Bob has said some way worse things than Jimmy ever said.
What?
Yeah. How do we get to this point where
we don't need to? We don't need to, Charmin. Who says that I need to get along with this man? I find him way more deplorable than Bob. He has zero redeeming qualities for me. I'm not telling. Let me finish. I'm not telling you guys not to like him. I'm simply saying I have a right to my opinion, and I am not going to be forced to like Jimmy. I see right through him. And I do play nice with him. His whole, Weezy's talking shit about me. I don't talk about him at all. I never think about him. He tweets at me 55,000 times a week. He talks over me, won't let me finish. I don't talk about the guy. He constantly talks about me. Why should I be brought into having to like Jimmy Jordana when I find him disgusting?
You don't think you're unhinged? You don't think you're a little
Not at all. Not even a little bit.
I mean, you guys don't have to like each other, but you do need to get along and be polite to each other. We shouldn't.
I'm polite to him. I don't have anything to say to him. He pokes and prods, and then he gets what he deserves.
Pokes and prods. Okay. Well, I have no redeeming qualities, and I have an evil face.
No. Yes, you do. I'm glad we could agree. I'm glad we can agree on that, Jimmy.
Okay. I have a caller. I cannot say if this caller is going to be a good caller because we never know with this guy. But yeah, Kermit and Friends.
Hey, so I just wanted to ask Jimmy if you could do something for me later. My friend Patrick passed away. If you could pray for his fiance.
Oh, how did your friend Patrick pass away?
Well, he had diabetes. He was blind. Had a lot of health issues. They cut off his left foot months ago. So.
How old was he, Bruce? Bruce, how old was your friend?
But I think he died from like an infection or something from the diabetes or something.
And what was a couple nice things about him? Can you say anything nice about your friend?
Oh yeah, I mean, like he was just a religious guy. He was big time, into sports. He had met his fiance, that's an American Chinese. She's a nice lady. She's blind, herself, but they were just good people, just, polite, friendly. I've known them for, I don't know, about 12 years now.
Are you pretty close to the fiance, Bruce?
Huh?
Are you pretty close to the fiance?
Oh, no, I'm not, no. I mean, like, I talk to her and stuff, like, she's a friend of mine, but, like, I mean, I'm not talking to her right now. She doesn't want to talk to anybody.
Oh, she doesn't want to talk to you?
No, I mean, she doesn't want to talk to anybody right now.
Would you ever consider dating her in the future?
No, just a friend.
All right. Okay. So you want a prayer for what's your friend's name? You said Patrick?
Patrick.
All right, Patrick. So this is a great guy, really nice guy, good friend to Bruce. And he was friends with Bruce. That's hard, right, Bruce? Being your friend is not easy.
Right. Yeah,
Bruce
right.
is a flip-flopper.
I hope you guys can get your differences aside, move on. And,
yeah. I mean, Bruce, he's a flip-flopper.
Yeah. You're Kermitarians.
Yeah.
And it should be like Sharma said, it should be safe.
Yes.
It shouldn't be all this, so.
Somebody yelling at you in the background?
Thank you. You guys, I'll keep watching.
All right. Somebody's yelling at Bruce in the background. All right. So that guy, Patrick, was nice to Bruce, and that guy, Bruce, can be a jerk. So what a great guy Patrick was, right, Jimmy?
What a great guy Patrick was. Let's pray for Patrick's eternal soul just for like 1 minute. Patrick, Father God, we come to you today to hope that Patrick has advanced into your kingdom. Patrick was a great friend to Bruce, and Patrick is now hopefully at your right hand, God the Father. Hopefully Patrick is alive and well with you in the great beyond. We hope all of this is true. We believe that Patrick believed in you. Patrick has advanced to your kingdom, Father God, and just like we hope that we can advance to your kingdom someday, Father God. We ask all of this in the name of your Son, our Savior, Jesus Christ. Elisa, I got to tell you.
Yeah?
I got to tell you. It's not fun for me to be attacked by Wheezy. I know he says he doesn't attack me. I know he says he doesn't attack me. But it's not fun for me.
You didn't even say amen. Where's the amen?
Amen. It's not. I just have a lot on my mind right now. I'm just saying, don't bring him up because it'll turn into a shit show.
I just feel weird because like you're never in Discord. I never see you there, so
that's
it's weird.
Because when I come to Discord, when I get to Discord, there are two people who just ruthlessly attack me. I'm in semi-safe space more than I am.
Yeah, semi-safe space is a good alternative to
I
the
know,
Kermit.
but because in Kermit and Friends, I'm attacked by Wheezy and Tony. By John. I mean, there's nobody. Wits, Wheezy, Tony, they don't like me. So what am I going to do? Listen, have fun with Minivans, and I'm sorry, Elisa. I just can't. I want to have fun on Kermit and Friends.
I want to have fun too. Why aren't you having fun? Why can't we have fun? I'm having fun.
It's not fun for me with Wheezy. I have zero redeeming qualities. Did you hear what he said? I have zero redeeming qualities.
Well, that's his opinion. Though.
How is that possible?
It's his opinion, Jimmy. It's not everybody's opinion. Yes, Kermit and Friends.
Hey, Lisa, it's Gonzo.
Gonzo, do you hear what Jimmy's saying right now? Like, he cares so much what Wheezy thinks. It's ridiculous. It's like, who cares?
That's why I'm calling in to tell Jimmy, yeah, it is ridiculous because I love Jimmy. Jimmy's my favorite part of Kermit and Friends right now.
Right.
So there are a lot of Jimmy supporters out there. So don't get discouraged, Jimmy. And we love it when you fight with Wheezy. It's my favorite thing of the show right now.
Yeah, but like I don't even get it at all. Like, why would you fight with somebody? Jimmy's never in the Discord. He's never there. I've never seen him there. And they hate each other so much. They're very like I don't see why they hate each other so much. It makes like no sense to me. I heard Wheezy say he didn't like the way Jimmy looked. I mean, who cares, right? Who cares?
What do you say? His face looks evil?
He said his face looks evil. I don't even think that's true. He has a very nice face. Very nice. He's a round face.
My face is evil.
Yeah, he's a very pleasant face. He's a pleasant guy. He's Christian. I don't get it. I mean, there's so many better people to hate. Do you want me to give you some advice?
I don't hate him, Elisa. I do not hate him.
Okay, but Gonzo, I mean, I could think of 5 better people to hate, to despise before Jimmy.
I think of 500 more.
I could think of 500 more people to hate more than Jimmy and more than Wheezy. Jimmy and Wheezy are like the most moderate. There's horrible, evil, disastrous people here. Hate them. Don't hate Wheezy. Don't hate Jimmy. There's worse. There's the worst people in the world right in the Kermit and Friends Discord server, which everybody should join. And you can hate them there. Just do that.
Yeah, well, I just want to announce that I'm starting the Jimmy Jordana fan club. So
okay, good. All right, terrific.
Jimmy Jordana, please join the club.
Okay, thank you. I'll join it. Thank you, Gonzo. What a doll. What a doll face. Oh my God. Can you believe that somebody would hate Wheezy or Jimmy when we have Bob? Kermit?
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
I'm going to try to stay out of it.
Oh, you want to stay out of it?
Yeah, I'm having problems myself. They're gonna burn my house down.
Who?
And Bob is putting my address all over the internet.
Bob's putting your address all over the internet right now?
Yep. And all my family.
And your family? I'm really
Yep.
sorry to hear that. That is not accepted. So we have a zero tolerance policy for doxing in the Kermit and Friends Discord server. Kermit is right here being doxed himself, which is a really big sin, you know, in Kermitarianism and just in general. Do not dox Kermit. Do not dox anybody. If you're that weak that you need to dox someone, I mean, it's just pathetic. Win with words, you know, win with a song, a funny song. Like you could write a funny song. That's what I do. If I don't like somebody, I have a problem with somebody, I just do this. Everybody, welcome to the show. My favorite broadcaster. So I'm trying to remember now. It's been so long, but I've met tons of broadcasters in my life. Okay. All kinds, women, men of all ages, and nobody has blown me away as much as this woman here. Her name is Lala, and she's on Kermit and Friends.
Lala sells software that nobody buys. Lala has thick thunder thighs. Her name is Lala. L-A-L-A, Lala. Lala is black when she starts to dance. Lala cannot fit into her pants. Her name is Lala. L-A-L-A, Lala. La 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 la. Lala dates a guy who's going to prison. She gave all of her money to him. Her name is Lala. L-A-L-A, Lala. Lala's man is going to jail. It's up to her and 5 women to pay his bail. Her name is Lala. L-A-L-A, Lala. La 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 la.
You're gonna find the right guy this year.
Well,
that's what my intuition is telling me.
Well, that's nice, but I ain't really trying to find the right guy. I just want somebody to blow a load in my pussy, maybe again 40, 50 times. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I just blow a load in my pussy a bunch, and then I get pregnant, and then I ain't gotta hear from your nigga ass again. Bless you. That's why Jarvis is perfect to me. He's like, who's Jarvis? Son, he could get in me real fast, get me fucked, get me pregnant, and then I ain't gotta hear from his stupid ass ever again. Cause he'd just be in prison, so, oh well. We'll find some dude to get me pregnant someday. Might just be a semen sample.
Oh no! I don't just want a semen.
Well, I'd be alright with that, girl. I told you I'm just trying to get pregnant and call it a day.
You're gonna do way better than this.
I do not want a husband in my life. I want a nigga, please ejaculate and next, and let me live my life and raise my baby.
You just have to walk outside and you can get that.
Nah.
Lala sells software nobody buys. Lala has big thunder thighs. Her name is Lala. L-A-L-A, Lala. Lala is black when she starts to dance. Lala cannot fit into her pants. Her name is Lala. L-A-L-A, Lala. Lala dates a guy who's going to prison. She gave all of her money to him. Lala's man is going to jail. It's up to 5 other women to pay his bail. Yeah, Lala is black when she starts to dance. Lala cannot fit into her pants. Her name is Lala. L-A-L-A, Lala. La 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 la.
So I'm just trying to get back on my feet and get a damn roof over my head, which I have. Being mean on the RV was not a choice. That was me. Ain't nobody give me a home. Captain give me a home. All I got is mine.
That's nice, right? That's like
Nigga, he be giving me a home, and he make $50K off of me just existing on his RV. I asked that nigga for $40, and he's not willing to give it to me. Fuck that guy. So anyway, next.
I can see why you don't.
Yeah, and I never got laid, so whatever.
What do you mean never got laid?
I don't
Yes, he was soft. That's why.
So I'm just trying to get a job at sales, so I don't like these questions. I'm gonna start hitting you. Too deep. So I'm just trying to get a job and then get paid and maybe to live a normal life. Try my best.
Kermit and Friends Complaint Department. How can I help you?
Hello?
Yes.
Is it now a good time?
Now is a good time. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Thank you for taking my call.
You're welcome.
My name is Owen.
Owen.
So I'm just moving away from the computer because of the back. I just wanted to say that I'm not a fan of Captain Content for different reasons, but nothing serious. He's just not someone who I want rolling my vote. But what I wanted to say to you is that he was on his stream the other day, and I've seen a side of him that I've never seen before, and he was frustrated with you.
Okay, just hold the line. Do not hang up. I'm interested. Just hold the line. Hold on. Yes, Kermit and Friends. How can I help you?
Hi.
Hey, Eric.
So, can we talk about the Lala situation?
Which part of it?
When she was outside your building?
Oh, yeah. Lala was outside my building. I told her not to come. She came and she took Andy. Yes, that's what happened.
Yeah, now, okay. Why would she do that for?
I don't know, Eric. It's mysterious. It's very mysterious what these people's motives are, why they're doing what they're doing, why they want Andy so bad. He's like almost 60 years old. He's in bad health. He's in a bad mental state, and people are all over town looking to like take him and just put him places and drive him out to far off lands where nobody can get to him, and it's expensive to put an Uber there, and it's stressful, Eric. I got to tell you, I'm under a lot of stress right now.
Now, I have a feeling if Lala tries to bring Andy to your house, this is where you have to call the police on her.
Okay. Yeah.
Because you can't trust Lala to come to your house anymore, because who knows what she might do. Because this could be trouble for you.
Yeah, no, it's big trouble. Everybody knows where I live. Everybody knows Andy might be here. Everybody wants him. And they don't even like him. That's the thing. They don't ever say good things about him. They just want to use him for every last drop, he has. And people have asked me for all kinds of favors related to Andy. And it's a very horrible thing. And you think, you look at fame, Eric, you're famous. You're pretty famous, right? And, I'm somewhat famous. And it's not 100% good, you guys. For the people that want fame, it's not that great. Look at what Andy's going through right now. It's not good, actually.
And I think Lala's doing this for fame and attention.
Fame and attention? Yeah, validation.
That's why she showed up at your house.
Yeah.
Did this. And she had no right to do that to you.
Yeah.
So she said, and on her stream, she said, oh, well, I'm Elisa's friend. Bullshit. She's not your friend.
Yeah. So what is a friend? I don't think a friend uses you, right? Like to be a good friend, Eric, like you're a very good friend, actually. Eric's always helping me. Eric is always saying, oh, this person's talking shit about you. This person's talking about shit about you. You should watch this. You should do Eric, it really cares for his friends. Like that's a real friend. A real friend. What?
A real friend is someone that doesn't stalk you and come to your house.
Right. So a real friend to me is somebody that wants to help you and give. It's all about giving, right? Not just takers. Like if somebody's a taker in your life, if they just want shit from you and ask you for things just constantly and want, those people are very toxic. So what we need to do is we need to cleanse ourselves from everybody that wants shit from us just on a daily basis constantly and tries to trick us and manipulate us. That has got to go. We have to be more careful because Eric, a lot of people are going to want to be your friend. A lot of people are going to want to be my friend and not for the best reasons. And we have to be careful with ourselves. We're very important, right? And we're very precious. And we need to make sure we're safe from these predators. And it's sad because, I am kind of religious. I'm a little Christian, and you're supposed to be good to all people. But I don't think I'm being good to people if I'm enabling people, if I'm allowing them to use me and use my friends. I don't think that's a good Christian. I'm going to have to ask Jimmy about that. But I don't think it's good.
Listen, I don't know. You don't enable You know who's an enabler? Lala is, because look what she did to Andy. She bought him alcohol. She brought someone to someone's house to drink and to smoke weed. That's what you call an enabler.
Right. Right. And enable. Yeah. So we're trying not to, I mean, we're not perfect. Eric and I, we're pretty close to perfect, but we're not perfect. What we try to do is we try to help. We try to become friends with people and we don't use them. And I think that's what it comes down to. So next time you get the feeling to reach out to somebody and ask them for some kind of favor for your benefit, hang up the phone. Do not call that person. Right, Eric?
Right. You want to know who's a real friend? You and Weezy.
Yes.
I have a crush on Weezy.
Right. Weezy's always helping and always offering things to people. Like he saw that I lost my co-host Sugar. He stepped in. He knew I needed that. And that was so giving of him. And he didn't even want to be a part of it until he saw that I was sad. You know, that is like a real person. Like, see what somebody needs in their life. Say, oh, look, here's this person. You know, she's sad she lost her co-host. She's sad that she, like, you know, is all alone and doesn't have anybody to help her. Let me step in. That's why that's what a good person is. And that's what we want to model ourselves after, is somebody like Weezy, somebody that's a good person that is giving. And that's what we all should do. If you're a Kermitarian, if I'm a Kermitarian, that's what we do here. How can I help you? Not what can you do for me? What can I do for you?
Right, exactly. No, you're absolutely right. And let me tell you something. If I lived in California, I would say, Weezy, let's move in together and adopt a baby.
Huh. Wait, you want to adopt a baby with Weezy?
No, I would say, Weezy, let's adopt a kid. If like me and Weezy would be good role models for a baby.
I can't say I disagree with that.
And I would let Weezy change the diapers, not me.
Yeah, nobody wants to do that. Or maybe you could just like adopt an older child that is like potty trained, because nobody wants to change a diaper, Eric. And also, babies aren't even that cute. They get cute when they're like 3.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But anyway, good show so far. Let's not think about negative people. Always keep positive people in your life.
Yes, that's our goal. Thank you, Eric. Love you so much. Thanks for everything. Okay, that's Eric. That's a good friend of mine and a very good person. Okay, here's this other person that, okay, sir, I'm back. Continue what you were saying, please.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Just 2 things I wanted to say about Captain, and one thing I wanted to say as a...
All right, just speak up a little bit. You're a little quiet.
Okay, speak up a little bit?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So one of the things I wanted to say as a pretext is that I'm not a fan of Captain content. So I want you to hear that when I tell you 2 things I wanted to say to you.
Okay.
Captain was upset the other day about something that you had said, and it was the first time I actually saw him cry, but cry because he was angry and let down and sad, and he said, I loved her. And anyone who's ever watched Captain content who saw that a couple days ago knows that he was heartbroken, because he doesn't treat women. He just doesn't be in relationships because he thinks he wants to live a single life or have 4 women on IG at the same time or whatever. But I just want to say to you that when he said that, you could feel it in his heart, the disappointment and the letdown, and how he feels that you have him marked off for someone other than what he is. The second thing I wanted to say, and thank you for letting me say it, is out of all those streamers out there, Lisa, Captain is the least dangerous. Trust me. You've seen some of them. Captain's never doxed you. He's never showed up in your lobby trying to kidnap, and he's never given him cocaine. Captain won't even let those hard drugs on his RVs. He knows about it. Now, when Andy's calling over Malachi, who's got a knife in his pocket, a gun in his pocket, Captain may be a little bit scared, and who knows what happens then. But he has a standing rule of none of those drugs, and Andy could have been in a lot worse places in these last 4 months.
All right. I mean, you sound like a nice guy that has good intentions, so I'll take what you said. I'll take it in. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it in. I don't like people using people for profit when they're dying, sir.
Yeah. But I mean, he's with other people now who are streaming, right? At least with Captain, none of these other streamers are going to feed him and be his sous chef and go in and buy him clothing and take him to the beach. Really, Andy incorporated into Captain's lifestyle. Captain didn't create some sort of saga starring Andy.
Yeah, I mean, I just thought it was annoying, all the constant favors that were being asked of me. So that is annoying, but yeah, I mean, you sound like a normal person, so I'm gonna take it in what you're saying. That's fine.
He loves you. He loves you a big crowd.
Yeah.
And there's not many people. I've never heard him say that before. And when Nanette fell in love with him, and he kind of broke her heart, but he said it was never supposed to be about love. And but he fell in love with you, and I know that you're so close with Andy. He's like, you know, your better half. That Captain saw protecting Andy as part of you know, helping you. Not, I don't want to say please you, because it's not like you got to be pleased, but he thought that, you know, that this is something that Lisa's going to admire about him.
All right. I know, but sir, wait, what's your name again, sir? Owen. You know, don't you just want a nice, relaxing life, Owen, where you just relax and you don't have to like pay for guys' shit? I mean, are you gay or straight, sir?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things to say. I mean, I don't know how much of a relaxing life you can have with someone who lives in an RV.
Right. So you're gay? Are you gay?
That comes back and forth.
Are you gay, sir?
But I also don't know how much of a relaxing life you can have with Andy did either, though, right?
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, how would you feel if like all these people came in your life that just wanted favors from you and just like wanted to use you and have you pay for shit? Like, would you like that? No.
But did Captain
Everybody, the whole lot of them. I'm just tired of it. I just want to have a good day. I just want to have a relaxing day where people cater to me, Owen. I don't want to cater to anybody. I'm tired of it.
You think that Captain was using you for favors?
Yeah, he asked me for tickets to the Howard Stern show. They don't even sell tickets to that. He's like, oh, you know what'd be a really great idea if we all went to the Howard Stern show and you got tickets. It's like, fuck you. Fuck you, fucking loser. Stop asking me for shit. They don't sell tickets, moron.
That's not applaudable.
Right. And then he asked me if I could help facilitate him getting on the Joe Rogan podcast. It's like, get the fuck out of my face, buy me a house, or stop talking to me. That's how I feel.
I know, but you know what? I think that was a joke.
No, it wasn't a joke. It's not a joke. Owen, I really love you. All right.
And then he can drop Captain Content's name.
Right.
If he got on Joe
Owen,
Rogan,
you seem like a sweetheart. I really love you. You are a doll. Are you in my Discord server?
Sorry?
Are you in my Discord server, the Kermit and Friends?
I don't use Discord.
Oh, okay. Well, I wish you were there because I think you are so sweet. You are so sweet and you're so innocent and you're just a beautiful person. I wish I was like you. I wish that I had a pure heart, but I've been fucked over, Owen, and people use me for shit and they try to get tickets out of me and connections out of me and Andy out of me and everything they could fucking get. I'm just tired of it, Owen. I just want people to take me out once in a while and lavish me with things. I don't want to, I'm just tired of this bullshit.
Yeah, well, that's unfortunate that he asked you to hook him up with Howard Stern tickets.
Yeah, Howard Stern tickets. Imagine thinking that Howard Stern would give a bunch of tickets to a bunch of homeless people with selfie sticks. Imagine.
Yeah.
But this is the kind of people we're dealing with, Owen. These are people that don't have anything, have never accomplished anything. They haven't lived. They're just used to like very low level people in their life. So when they meet a famous person like Andy or a person that's been successful like me, they just want to take everything. Take everything that they can from me, even tickets that do not exist.
I think that that's likely with a lot of people. I don't think that's really Captain's motive.
All right. Well, tell him to stop asking me for shit. Tell him that. Stop asking me for stuff. I don't have anything for you. Sorry. Buy me something. That's what I have to say. Buy me something or get the fuck out of here. That's my attitude.
Well, he's probably going to say about your drink.
What, Owen? I love you. I really do. I want you to be my best friend. Are you in LA? You're not in LA. You're in some other country.
I'm in Canada.
Ah, well, you're great. You're a great Canadian. I really like you, and I think you're fabulous.
I watch you every Sunday.
You watch me every Sunday? Wow.
Yes, but I only discovered you through Captain.
Yeah. All right. Great. All right. Well, whatever. Okay. So that's good. That's good. I'm going to let you go. I really appreciate this call, and you can have it. I could still love you, even if you have a different opinion than me, which you absolutely do. Obviously, we do not agree, but I think that you are great and you're a good person. This is a very good person here. So thank you so much.
Okay.
All right. Love you. Great guy. This Owen guy, he's wrong, but he's a great guy. See, I can admit when somebody's a great guy, even if they're wrong, right, April? See, so people do not always have to agree.
Oh my God, thank you. My internet has been like, my internet's been like la. Okay, seriously. I watched a little video. That's what I'm gonna call my internet, la. Okay, I saw the video. Yeah, that is my internet. I've never met this woman, but that is what she's acting like, and now that's my internet. I'm gonna call my internet connection la.
Well, Lala internet Wi-Fi would be very volatile, so I hope it's better than that because I want you to be part of the show more.
Well, I have somebody here.
Who is that?
This is Esmeralda Ganush asking any question, child.
Wow. Oh, is that like a psychic?
She is a psychic.
Wow. Oh my gosh, that's a psychic. Okay, great. So, on the wrap-up show, will Wheezy and Jimmy be able to get along? Do you think they'll be able to work together and talk about the show and be nice?
Well, I think that Wheezy and Jimmy are cursed. Terrible.
No, they can't be cursed. There's always hope. I always think that there's hope, no matter what.
Hope. There's hope.
Yeah, you never give up on people. Like, I didn't give up on Lala. I didn't give up on anybody because I always think that people have a chance to be good. You have a choice, you can.
Yeah, you have a choice. So, Esmeralda, do you think they'll ever be able to patch it up? Actually, I am seeing that they will patch it up. You're seeing that they'll patch it up for $20,000 and a crystal cleansing. Wait, $20,000? What can I say? Rent's expensive and gas prices have gone up. Okay, but seriously, what do you see for Elisa's future?
Oh.
I see a very beautiful woman who is going to meet a guy who is going to buy her tickets and a house, who is going to stop asking her for shit.
I love that. I love that prediction. That's great. Yeah, I want things. Like, I don't think the guy should be asking for anything ever, right?
Ever.
Yeah.
So what do you see for me? I see that Lala's ex-boyfriend is going to jail. Is going to call you. What? As I said, you're cursed. Get off my arm.
Oh no, I don't think anybody's truly cursed. We can always turn things around, April. I think we can always turn things around. I mean, you were engaged to be married, now you're not, and things are going well for you, right? What are you up to now?
What am I up to now? Well, I wrote a book on ventriloquism. Don't read my lips. If you ever want to learn how to do ventriloquism, and we have this top secret project in Las Vegas. And you can also check out my podcast, my chat show, April in Vegas, where, I try to be like Elisa. Okay, she's not quite as good as Elisa, but, I try. I got dreams, right?
Wait, it's April in Vegas? That's the name of the podcast?
Yes, that's the name of it. And we do it poolside at the English Hotel. It's me and my co-host, Steve Dennis. We've had Landau Eugene Murphy Jr. on from America's Got Talent. He won season 6. We've had Illuminate on, Muriel Cotby. We've had, oh my God, thank you. We've had everybody on, and we also have dummies on the street. I believe we call it a Textile American. And Elisa, all these guys that want you to guide them stuff, they got to go bye-bye, because guys who guide you stuff. Holla.
Exactly. Thank you. You guys give the best advice ever, and I just love it. So thank you. I mean, I was thinking that, but sometimes it takes another person and a puppet to just reinforce what's real and what's true.
Yeah, and and so that's what we have going on. April in Vegas. It's streaming on my channel, youtube.com/April Brooker Comedy. You can follow me online. I'm April Brooker, aprilbrooker.tv. It's like a trend here. It's like my name is April Brooker or something.
Yeah, I love what you have going on. So you're in Las Vegas right now?
Yes, I'm in Las Vegas, sunny Las Vegas. And the reason my internet is like is we're having monsoon season out here. We had a drought. And so, but now we're having monsoon season. So the good news is we don't have a water shortage. The bad news is we're getting thunderstorms that are knocking out our internet.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm sorry for all your hardships there, but I think that you are thriving right now with your podcast and your book. I mean, this woman has it going on. She has everything going for her in the world. And how many puppets do you have in total?
I have 30. I have 37, and I have one that's a huge admirer of yours. And he has a message for you.
Okay.
My name is Michelle. You are a beautiful woman. So, you have a question for Elisa. Yes, I tried to call in the show, and I saw all the fighting, and I was like, I am a lover, not a fighter. And so what's the question you have for Elisa? Can I be your closet monster?
Wow, of course you can. I mean, I love puppets so much. My whole life, I've been around puppets and Muppets, and they just make me so happy. So when I read about you guys and your story, I was inspired. And this just shows, like, be you, people. Like, the people that are watching right now, like, look how happy April looks, like, doing what she's obviously born to do and inspired to do. And she said, anybody that doesn't believe in this, get the fuck out of here, right? Fiance or whoever.
Yes.
Right? Because you have naysayers. I bet you have some naysayers.
Oh, I always have. I had the fiance. I had people that told me that this would never happen. But you know what? It's like you gotta clean the closet. That's what I believe in life. You gotta clean the closet. And here's the thing. Like, people will tell you all sorts of things, and they'll tell you that it's never going to happen for you. And they're telling you more about themselves than you. And these are people that don't have anything going on, so you got to clean the closet. And I still have naysayers. Right. Like I had one agent tell me that he said, you got to get rid of May Wilson. And May, what do you have to say to that agent? Well, I'm the one that keeps getting April famous. Actually, I think we all get each other famous. No, I get you famous. No, we get each other famous, May. There's no I in team, but there's a me. And so how's that agent doing now? He's dead. Actually, he really did die, but still.
He died? Wow.
Well, he was like super duper old. Like, he was like 90.
He didn't get it. Listen, he didn't get it. And not everybody's going to get it. But the important thing is April gets it. And she believes in herself and what she's doing. And other people will come. See, when you build it, they will come. Now she's she's trending all over the world in different countries. And that is meant to be, in my opinion. It seems like it's meant.
Thank you. And actually, one of the best things about it was I Googled myself and all this stuff came up. And I actually, I had never seen Icelandic before they wrote about me in Icelandic. And I was like, Mom, look, they wrote about me in Icelandic. And it was so cool. And it's cool to get fan mail that I know is fan mail for me that's not in English. So I've learned how to use Google Translate. And I know I sound really blonde right now, but it's just been so cool to see how the world is so big, but the internet makes it so small.
Yes.
And it's just so neat to meet people like you and the Kermitarians and, just the positive energy. And I say that, make me feel like Cobra Starship. That is one of my favorite songs to dance to before shows. So
wow, I guess we're all connected. And I think you're so great. And everybody Google April Brooker, because you'll see a lot of fun stuff, and you'll see all her pictures of her puppets, and there you have a special room for the puppets. So they each I read on an article about you that each of your puppets had their own bedroom.
Well, I've been trying to do that. I want to get a room for each puppet and their crap, because I want little closets for them.
Yeah, they need a whole wardrobe, each of them, right? Do they wear a different outfit every day?
Not every day, but they have different outfits for different occasions. Like, for instance, like I have a whole family, and I want to give you, because I like you and I like what you're doing. I want to give you a presidential shout out.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Hi, Mr. President. How are you?
Hello. Here's the deal. Kermitarians are the best for several reasons.
Why President Joe Biden time?
Number 1, they're great. Number 2, they're awesome. And number 4, you should always listen to Elisa.
They should always listen to Elisa.
And everybody should stop fighting on the after show. They should make peace.
But President Biden time, you're the oldest person ever elected president.
Knock on wood. I'm as quick as a whip. Knock on wood. I'm as strong as an ox. Knock on wood. Who are you again, my dear?
It's Elisa. Oh, Elisa. Yes. What are you doing, Mr. President? Ew, he just sniffed my hair. Did you see that?
I knew I voted for the right guy. See, even Biden agrees. Everybody should be a Kermitarian. And
Yes!
April, you are one. You're such a great person. Everybody follow you everywhere on social media. You had fun on the show today, April?
Yes, I did. You know, even though my internet connection is like Lala, and Lala, if you're watching, I know that you're messing with my internet. I had a great time on the show. It's a great show, and I definitely will be tuning in again. And everybody, if you're not watching Elisa, you should be. And in a few years, we're going to see you everywhere because I do have a. When's your birthday?
June 30th.
June 30th. Good vibes.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you so much. Wow. Look at that. Endorsed by April Brucker. Google her. She's fucking everywhere right now. And she's just killing it in life. And she has a great attitude and doesn't let anybody get her down. Look at that. What a life. I admire her so much. Everybody enjoy Wappy Flanker.
I'm a starlit sky surrounding your world. I'm way up high. I'm a bird in flight. Spread my wings. I'm soaring heights. I'm a dream inside. Lift me up. Hold me high. Floating now in the cloud spin. Rolling now, I'm a fountain. Hold me now, just a moment, 'cause I'm going high up now in a mountain. Floating now in the cloud spin. Rolling now, I'm a fountain. Floating now in the cloud spin. High up now in a mountain. Floating now in the cloud spin. Rolling now, I'm a fountain. Floating now in the cloud spin.
So I've kind of been going through something recently, with my job. I had to leave my job. I had to leave it, and it's been weird. My whole life got really weird like a couple months ago, but I'm just like kind of going with the flow and deciding like what I want to do about it because, I wasn't being respected in my workplace at all, and I was being like harassed every day. And I almost had no choice but to just leave there because I just couldn't stay there anymore with people treating me like that. And Charmin always says like, your pain is power, and that resonated with me. And so it's weird because like I'm in a pretty good space right now where I don't want to get into any negativity with like lawsuits or anything like that. But it's weird because I also want to stand up for myself and not let people push me around. So how do you decide? Oh, should I contact Gloria Allred and make a big deal out of this? Or should I just like be quiet? I don't know what to do. I literally don't know what to do.
Well, and I don't think there's anything more painful than reaching out to an attorney who hears who you're going to go up for a battle against. And the attorney says, maybe I don't want to be involved in that. Right?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't even tried. That's why I avoid it so much. I do not like anything like negative like that. You know, I don't want to go over negative things that happen to me. I mean, you do it a lot. You talk about things that have hurt you. Do you think that benefits you at all in any way?
You know, in some ways it does, because I'm able to reach out to other people who are going through similar situations, and I'm able to help them through it and give them advice. And that fills my bucket and makes me feel like everything that happened for a reason. And even if it sucked for me personally, I learned things from it. It made me tougher. And if I can help somebody else when they're struggling, even if it's just through a motivation to keep moving forward, because there's always something better on the other side.
But okay, so if women are watching me and they like me and they listen to me, I don't even know what to tell them to do, because I don't know. So if you're working somewhere for years and people are asking you what kind of underwear you're wearing and asking you if you fucked your fiance yet because he's a faggot, that's what they were saying to me. What do you do? Literally, I still don't know what to do.
You need to contact an employment attorney in California and find out what your rights are in California, because each state does it differently. You know, in Florida, your boss can pretty much say anything to you and they can fire you. It's a right to work state.
Well, I wasn't fired. I left, but yeah, it's very confusing.
You weren't being given deals anymore. You weren't closing any more accounts, and you felt like they were retaliating against you because they didn't like your behavior. And California it's a very unique state. There's a lot of protections that are available to you as a resident there, and you should speak to a lawyer and find out what your rights are.
Yeah, it was weird. Like when Andy was staying with me, I was thinking, oh, I'll be more brave to call now. That's what I was thinking. But I never did any of the days. I never called, even though like I know I should and I need to. So I just pretty much just need help with this. If anybody has experience, please reach out to me. I don't know what to do. I don't work there anymore. I can't work there anymore. They made it impossible for me. And that's just where we're at now. So I'm just trying to be positive every day and just keep away from anything that is bringing me down. I love that guest, April. Her life is so cool. The way she writes her books and that's what you do. And that's what I'm going to do. And we just want to do things like that, right? We don't want to work in a place where we're being harassed. Right?
No, nobody wants to work in an environment like that. No woman wants to work in an environment like that. Men would never be treated that way.
No, they wouldn't.
No, yeah. Well, it's so difficult, right? Because we're in a situation where being PC is bad, right? But we still have to be polite to each other, right? We don't necessarily have to like everybody you work with, but you need to be polite to them. You need to be respectful to them. And when it is your employer, you were in a really tough situation because so much of your personal life was being brought in, even if you didn't necessarily want to bring Andy into it. They wanted Andy to be a part of it. This is an exciting thing.
I said to them, Charmin, I don't want Andy at that company Christmas party. I think it's going to end up not good for me. And they went on the internet. They looked up his number. My boss looked up Andy Dick's number on the internet, called him, invited him to the Christmas party. When I said, don't do that, because I knew they'd be obsessed ever since then and every day. Constant harassment, calling him a faggot, calling him different names, asking, just going on and on and on and just not letting me have any peace. And like after that, it was hard for me to work. I couldn't take them seriously. My boss was singing like sex songs to me about women having their periods and going down on women. And he's looking at me in the eyes, singing those songs to me. And it's just like, I just hated them so much. I couldn't take it anymore. And it just was impossible for me. So I don't think maybe every woman goes through this, but maybe a lot do.
I think a lot do. I think a lot of women are experiencing sexual harassment in the workplace. I think rape jokes and sexually harassing jokes are a grooming technique that men use to make women feel like they have to tolerate this type of behavior. And it's predator behavior and it's inappropriate. And as many laws as we've passed and as much noise as we have made over the Me Too movement, we're still in a situation right now where the powerful can get away with whatever they want.
Yeah. Yeah,
We
that's
have to-
what's sickening. I just feel like I don't have that anger right now that I need to really like go for it, and just really get them. And but maybe I should. My mom thinks I should. A lot of people think I should. So please reach out to me if you think I should.
We think you should. We
Yeah.
think you should swing for the fences and
Yeah.
hold people accountable. Plus, you're in California. If there is an opportunity for you to hold them accountable,
Yeah.
California is the state to do it.
I know. All right, here we go. All right, here's another thing I have to do.
Better than Florida. You'd have no hope in hell in Florida.
I want to live in Florida. Florida sounds great, and I think it's a lot cheaper.
I'm not sure anymore, actually. The way the housing crisis has changed and the way the cost of living has gone here, it's really expensive.
Yeah,
Pricing Floridians out of the state.
Yeah. I don't want to think that like all men, because a lot of people come out against me and against you and say that we hate all men. That is not true. We do
It's
not
not
hate all men.
all
Yeah.
men,
It's not
but-
all men. It's a certain type. There's a certain type of man. It's not a Wheezy or a Jimmy, even though I hate to put them in the same category because they hate each other. But they are the same category. They do not really sexualize women. There's a kind of man, and I hate to say this, Charmin, but Andy Dick is this kind of man. And he sexualizes everyone and cannot stop and is addicted to sexualizing people so much that he has to be isolated or he's going to assault somebody. And that's what's happening right now.
I don't know if I hope Andy isn't going to assault somebody, but I am worried that Lala kidnapped him and she is so focused on getting pregnant.
Oh yeah, no, he's groped her. Lala actually is a lot stronger than a lot of women. Like she'll like punch him out, I mean, he groped her the other day, but I don't think she'll take any shit from him. And I don't think she's going to want that semen. I think she's a little more particular than that. But yeah, there's a lot of men here are very good. Kermitarians tend to be on the good side, but there are this type of man that just like I took Andy to my pool and he's like hitting on all the men and the women, everyone. So I said, no more pool for Andy. It's just some men, they cannot stop. And it's a very bad type. It's a certain type. And I'm against that type.
No, and I get it. And I do get a hard time because I have a habit of generalizing men. It isn't all men. I've met too many good men to believe it is all men. But it is unfortunate that the men who are a problem need to hear it from other men. They don't respect women and they need to be manned up by men. And for me, I'm always looking for the kind of man that can help the other men man up, be the kind of men we need them to be.
Good luck. I don't know if you could change anybody, Sharma. I don't think so. K Jobs, you've been listening to the show. What are your thoughts so far, sweetheart?
Oh my God, I had so many thoughts about this. It's like, I mean, like there is a problem with people sexualizing people, and it's like, like Bob, Bob, right? Bob,
Trumpster Bob.
Yeah, or the guy Bob, Bob, the Bob Kermitarian Bob.
Yeah, Bob. Yeah, I know Bob.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a promise to me not to say anything, and then he was sitting there like, whip this shit out, and like, I just think the problem is like we're having the music that we have is like so sexualizing, and the way we our media like movies and stuff, it's just like all we do is like talk about sex, and we don't know how to do anything but talk about sex. If we would change our civilization and like talk about something else other than sex, I mean, this would stop. I mean, I think there's better things to do than have sex.
Wait, Kermit, turn your Discord off. Your Discord.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, I was sexualized too. My butthole was sexualized by that guy.
Yeah. So we just want to protect people here, and we want to make it safe. So we're gonna all work together. Everybody from Kermit, Kermitarianism.
I have a boyfriend idea for Andy, like a romantic idea. I have somebody in mind that I think he'd be good with. Is if Andy's like 60, his name is Paul Selig, and he would straighten up Andy like that.
Well, you know somebody for Andy. Andy has like enough people. He has enough people that
I
he's
mean, I don't
dating.
think Andy wanted. I think Andy would meet this guy. He wouldn't want to talk to anybody else.
Really?
Yeah.
What's so great about this guy?
He's magical.
Wait, Minnie Manson is being really weird right now, Kay. Did you notice that?
He always is weird.
Right now, I'm always weird.
What's going on, buddy? Are you all right?
Yeah. I'm just waiting for you to let me on the show, and here I am.
All right, here you are. Here you are. Okay, so we're going to have the wrap-up show after this show that's going to discuss everything that went on here. So we're going to talk about, like, what Charmin had to say about, like, helping men, like, other men helping men. Like, you're pretty respectful, I think. I don't think you're gross like everybody else, right?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
take care of
quality.
myself. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I appreciate that very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, that is a good, yeah.
Well, people want me to do this here. 666. Yeah, I'll be on the wrap-up show if everyone wants to come over and see. I'm going to be on a show tonight as well called Drizzle
What show
X.
tonight? There's another show?
There's a show called Drizzle X by
What is that?
FTM, female to male. I believe this person's a rapper in LA. And
Wait, are you female to male?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. All right. So this is new. All right, this is a new thing. So that makes me like you more. All right, so
Thank
great.
you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. So you're female to male. So you're a woman and you became
Yeah.
a man. When did you become a man?
About 6 years ago.
6 years ago. Are you happy
I'm
with
a late-
what?
I'm a late bloomer, and yes, I'm very happy.
Yeah. Okay. And it's gone well. Have you been sexual with anybody since then?
No.
No. Yeah, it's okay. You're not missing out. There's nothing going on over there.
Nobody's
Okay.
interested.
Nobody's interested in having sex with you? Are you sure?
Maybe now because I'm getting more famous, but before, no.
Yeah,
I
the
got a
great
few
thing about
fans who kind of are into me.
All right. Well, if anybody wants to have sex with Minnie Mansion, contact me on the Kermit and Friends Discord server. Okay. All right. So if anybody wants to have sex with Minnie Manson, contact me, Kermit and Friends Discord server, the place to be if you want to have sex with anybody from Kermit and Friends. Just kidding. Just Minnie Manson for now. And hopefully all your dreams will come true. We're there for you all. K-Jobs, obviously the wrap-up show is going to be great. We can discuss sex with Minnie Manson. We can discuss Charmin. We can discuss Jimmy. Is Jimmy going to be on there? I don't think he is. Jimmy, very sad, right? You're not going to be on there.
No, I there's nothing for me there. It's not a happy. It's not a happy place for
You
me.
have to come, Jimmy.
It's not a happy place for me.
Jimmy Weezy is so funny.
Why would I go to a place that's not a happy place for me? Why would I do that?
That's what she said.
Why would I go to a place
I
that's
don't know.
not
We
a
need-
happy place?
We need some place for you, though.
Listen, I got to get something out. I don't hate Wheezy at all. I just find it curious that he has.
God, he can't stop talking about me, can he?
Why shouldn't I mention you? You've just.
I mean, that's all you talk about,
have
Jimmy.
zero
Wheezy this,
redeeming
Wheezy
qualities.
that.
Zero
You're
redeeming
welcome to come on the
qualities.
wrap-up show like you were last week, but you begged and begged, and when I finally
didn't
said you could
beg.
come up, you didn't even show up.
I didn't beg to be on the wrap-up show last week.
Oh, okay. I stand corrected. You
No,
asked me 7,000
Listen,
times.
it's not going to be a nice.
You didn't
place
even
for you.
come. You
It's
didn't
not
even
going
come.
to be a nice place for me. Why?
I find it
would I
really
go to a
weird
place
that you need my approval so bad. If
I don't
you didn't
need
like
your
me, I
approval.
don't care.
I don't need your
If I don't like
approval.
you, let it be.
I find it
Let
curious.
it be.
I find it curious. that
That's
you can't
okay to find it
one
curious.
redeeming quality about me. That
Who
has
cares
zero
what I
redeeming
think,
qualities.
Jimmy?
What
Who
about
cares
singing?
what I think?
No, I
You
just
shouldn't care.
I just find it curious. that
I
you
don't
can't-
care what you find it. Don't care what I think.
You can't find one redeeming quality. What
No,
about
I
you
can't.
singing?
Why does it bother you? I could
about
care
singing?
less what you think about me. Why the fuck would you care what I
You
think about
I have
you?
a good singing voice, Wheezy?
Why do you need my validation?
No,
There's
I
plenty
don't-
of people
I
that
don't
like
need
you.
your validation. I just wondered, do you think maybe I have a good singing voice? Could you say?
Will you let
one
me
nice
answer
thing about
something?
me?
Will you
Sure.
let me answer without talking
Why not?
over me? Are you sure? I think it's strange that you need my approval. I don't care about what you think about. If you didn't like me and you don't like me, good. I am not a people pleaser. I'm not out here trying to make everybody like me.
Weezy, does he
The
have
fact
a
that you need me to like you, it makes you even more creepy to me. So it's having the exact opposite effect that you want.
I find it curious.
It
That's
doesn't
all.
matter. Why do you
It's
care what I
curious.
think? Why would you care? Hi, Kay. I love you,
Weezy.
Kay. You know that.
So,
I
okay,
wonder
does,
what it
does he
takes
have
to be
does
on
he have a
Weezy's
singing
good side.
voice?
I don't
So
know.
do
I've
I
never
have
heard
to
him
sing?
sing. He won't shut up, so I can't even hear you talk. But I've never heard him sing. Listen. The more that he pushes and the more he creeps me out, the less I'm going to be like him. His best way to go forward would be completely ignore me. Stop mentioning me every single time he talks publicly. Don't make a TikTok just for a video about me. It's
I made
very
7
creepy.
TikToks. I
It's
made 7 TikToks. You
off-putting.
were one of the 7.
I was the
made
first
7
one,
of
and
them.
you said, Wheezy, look, I was forced to make a TikTok about you with your creepy face, and it creeped me out. And that's
Evil
okay.
face. My
That's
evil
okay.
face.
I
This
could
is
be
my
creeped
evil
out by
face.
you. You're going to have to deal with it, Jimmy.
My
You
evil
can't
face.
win everybody over. Some people just don't like you.
I got that. I just don't understand. I don't have one
You
redeeming
don't need to
quality.
understand, and I don't need to
No
explain it.
redeeming qualities at
No
all, it
redeeming
sounds
I
like.
don't need to explain it, and you don't need to understand.
Wow. I have no redeeming qualities. All right. Well, I've learned a lot
If
about
it hurts
myself
your
today.
feelings, I apologize, but you shouldn't care what I
I've
think.
learned a lot about myself today, Weezy. Thank you so much. And
You're
Elisa,
welcome.
thank you for this golden opportunity to interact with Weezy.
I think
You're absolutely
that
welcome.
Jimmy does have a redeeming quality. He's very kind.
Thank
Jimmy
you.
Jordana.
Have you seen how he is with me, especially on Twitter and all the backhanded comments that he gives me all the time?
On Twitter, he's not as kind. Just hold on 1 second, Weezy. I want to talk to you about this. I'm just getting a caller. Yes, Kermit and Friends. How can I help you?
Hey, Lisa, it's Tony.
Hey, Tony. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, I wanted to give some perspective, like with Claire. Like, he can't understand that some people don't want to like him and be his friend, and he's so pushy about it. That's his big problem. Like, and he's passive aggressive. He wanted to have a meeting with me when I wasn't interested in having anything to do with him. And I just said, leave me alone. And he makes these weird TikToks about people. And he can't leave people alone that don't want to be, he needs to understand that some people he's not their cup of tea and they don't want to be bothered with him. So I think that's a big problem he has to learn.
So he forces friendships on people. That's what your problem is with him. And that's what Weezy's problem.
Well, he was attacking Leaf and he was calling Leaf creepy. But we all know that Jimmy's like one of the creepiest person in the community, and I felt that was very hypocritical.
Yeah.
So I defended Leaf, who of course I'm very close with, and of course Wheezy too, and you.
Yeah,
And
this is
I just feel Jimmy is in the wrong most of the time.
okay.
And like
Okay.
he's a Christian, I'm a Christian, Shaman's a Christian.
I'm a Christian.
But he's throwing out like, all those things I did in the past when he said that horrible thing about Kermit.
Yeah.
It's forgiven by God.
I am forgiven.
It's not forgiven by the rest of the population.
It doesn't matter what the rest of the population says, John.
Like, you can't make a blanket statement
Oh,
about
John.
Christianity when not everybody in the world is Christian.
I know not everybody's Christian, John.
All right, so
and
he's going to respond to that, okay? Okay, Tony?
John, I know not everybody in the world is Christian.
Okay, just
I
hang
know
up
not
so you
everybody-
could listen, okay?
I know not everybody in the
I
world is Christian,
love you,
John.
Tony.
I understand that, and I know that not everybody likes me.
Nice guy. I
But to
can't really hear,
say
but...
that I have not one redeeming quality, that's crazy.
Okay, so that was
That's
Tony.
crazy.
Tony's like one of the top people
Top
in...
gun, Tony.
He is. He's been around a long time.
I
He
know.
has,
But Tony doesn't like me either, and that's okay. I don't do anything with but Tony doesn't tell me I have zero redeeming qualities. I've never heard that from Tony.
I think that was an exaggeration. You're very kind. You're very sensitive. You're very good at communicating. I think you have good
Well, thank you.
qualities. Wheezy's shaking his
Thank
head.
you.
We
Well,
didn't know.
listen, like I said before, if he's going to let me talk, he's horrible to me on Twitter. You've seen it. He picks and prods. Then he comes on here and he says, "Oh, well, I just don't know why Weezy doesn't like me because I'm so nice all the time." Jimmy, you're not. You come on here and you're one version of yourself, but on
Okay.
Twitter, I can only see how you are when you're typing like, "Hey, I'll get this Weezy." You're
don't type
fake
like
as
that.
fuck. And if
I don't
if
type
I don't
like
like
that.
you, just
And-
deal with it.
And that's okay, Weezy, that you don't like me because
I don't think it
like
is.
you either. It's so good because I don't like
You're
you either.
begging for my attention every
think
show.
You do. I think you do have a couple of redeeming qualities. Wait,
Cool,
how
we
tall
can-
are you? Wait,
we
can I
can
know
agree.
how tall you are?
I don't answer your questions.
I don't answer your
I'm not
questions.
here. I'm not here
Are you
to
tall?
like make you
Are you
happy.
tall or short?
I don't
How
want
tall
to tell you because I'm
think
creeped
he's
out by
tall.
why you want
Are
to
you
know.
tall?
I
You're
think
gonna,
Because
I'm,
if you
I'm
were
creeped
short,
out by
it would
why
explain
you
a lot
want to
of
know.
things. If you were short, it would explain a lot of things.
Okay, yeah, okay. I have a short man complex. Go ahead and put that in your head, buddy. But I'm not short.
That was
So
an
here's the
innocent
thing:
question.
your little
Innocent
backhanded digs. They
Backhand.
don't work on me.
Well,
They don't work on me.
Wheezy, nothing you do works on me either. I'm just
Obviously,
asking.
it does. If you're so
No,
obsessed with me,
I'm not obsessed. I'm just curious
Obsessed.
about your behavior, your unhinged, loony
obsessed.
behavior.
Your first TikTok video
You
was
have
about
some
me.
kind of deep-seated
You started a
anti-Christian.
TikTok about me.
You have some deep-seated
obsessed.
anti-Christian thing. Something happened to you in
I
your
have
life.
look. I love Elisa.
She
She's a Christian.
A Christian did something to you, and
Not at
somehow,
all. See, you're projecting
I'm
of me.
trying to figure out
It
what the
doesn't make
roots
it
of
fact.
the roots of your hate.
I don't
It's not
hate
just me.
anybody. See, you're putting words in my mouth. Who
Okay.
said I hated you?
Okay.
Who
it's
said
not
I
just
hated
me.
you, Jimmy?
I have not one redeeming quality. I mean,
That
I have
doesn't.
an
That has
evil
nothing
hate.
to do with hate. It's a matter
That's
of
not gonna
preference
cause
and
me to hate
opinion.
somebody?
I don't
Wow.
hate anybody. Nobody at all. So don't tell me what I hate and what I don't, because you don't know. You're projecting.
You see what you do when you do this?
I do, because you deserve it. You need to be sunned. That's what you need, because you're just
Oh my
projecting
God.
your own insecurities on me, and it's not going to work.
You think of yourself as this serious commentator.
No, you don't
and
tell me
yes,
what
you
I
do.
think of myself.
I
It doesn't
do tell
work
you
that
what you
way.
think of yourself.
Well,
You
you're
think
wrong.
of yourself as this like really adept commentator who's got all the. Oh, by
No,
the
I
way,
don't.
the word commentate. Do you say the word commentate?
Listen, Jimmy, I told you I'm not going to answer any questions for you because
Commentate.
you're not somebody that I look up
Commentate's
to,
really
and
not
I
a word.
don't care about making you
Okay.
happy or sad.
Okay, you
None
guys
of it.
don't like each other. Can we
It's
move
okay.
this?
We can just move
Yes,
forward.
please ask him to stop talking about me every time he's on the
Okay.
show. Then we can
Okay.
move on.
Okay, can we
I'm gonna
move
stop
this to the
talking.
wrap-up show so I can end this
Yeah,
show? Can we move
Elisa,
this
Yes,
over?
sorry.
please. Thank you, Elisa.
Have a
Okay,
wonderful
okay.
rest of your show. Have a wonderful.
Jimmy, I
rest
think
of
you
your
need to pray more. You need to pray
Okay,
a
all
lot.
right, okay, we're gonna move it to the wrap-up show. Can you go on there, Jimmy?
I
So you
love
can
you,
finish.
Elisa. I
All
love
right,
you.
all right. Please move it to the wrap-up show. Jesus Christ. Okay, so Frog, we're gonna end. Hopefully, everybody will take their drama and place it on the wrap-up show with Wheezy. What do you think, Frog? I think that's the best place for it, honestly, because I can't even like help these guys. Usually, I'm pretty good at helping people, but in this case, like they need to move it to the wrap-up show and have Charmin mediate. That is my opinion. Is they need a mediator, not me, someone else. Charmin would be perfect. She's really good.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
I
maybe-
think it's going to be a really good wrap up show, and I'll see everybody there. Yay!
Really? You will? Okay, great. Okay, perfect. Okay, so hopefully everybody will join Wheezy and Jimmy. Can Jimmy be invited? I don't even know. But like I want him to be invited because Jimmy has been, nobody's perfect, right, Frog? Like people go up and down. Like I'm an emotional basket case. I yell at people, then I say I'm sorry, and I say, "Oh, I know everything," and then I say, "Oh, I'm wrong." You're never 100% all the time. So maybe Wheezy can talk to Jimmy and they could get along better and just at least be Kermitarians together where they're helping people and meeting new people and having a great time. I just want to have a good time, Frog. That's it. It's very simple. And people are trying to, have this drama, and I just don't understand it that much, Frog, because I don't want that drama anymore in my life. I just want to have a nice day.
Yeah, a nice day. That's all you can ask for.
Yeah, just a nice day where we're like having fun and just, I don't know, relax. Like, ever hear that? Why can't we just all relax around here?
Can everyone concentrate and focus really hard to give Elisa a nice day? It's not much.
I
It's
know.
not hard.
It's so simple, actually, and we can all do it. We can all enjoy the wrap-up show today. We'll talk about like important topics like, men and women, the relationship between men and women, or women in the workplace. That's a good idea of something to talk about. Or how about that great ventriloquist today, April Brucker, who's all over the news, or Adam Barta, who has a TV show and invited me to have a TV show. And honestly, Frog, that's just too much for me right now. I can barely breathe. So I think we're just going to put that on hold, but you can understand that, right?
What a great show this was. Yay.
All right. Well, you're the best. I love you. And you're just fabulous. And you'll be on the wrap-up show with Wheezy and whoever else wants to go. And I think it's going to be very fun. And that's what we want here. Everybody join us in the Kermit and Friends Discord server where we talk all day long. I'm always in there, and my name is Honest Elisa Jordana because I like to be honest with people and really get to the core of who someone is. Like Frog, I've had a tumultuous relationship with Frog here. Like we were fighting and we were against each other, but now we're like stronger than ever, right, Frog?
We are an example to you all.
Yes.
A great example.
So hopefully, like Wheezy and Jimmy can one day be like you and me, a team.
I'm gonna pray for that too.
Really?
Yeah.
You're so precious. Oh my gosh, I just love you. Oh, what a doll. All right, so everybody, I hope you enjoyed the show today. Thank you so much for contributing to all our guests. I appreciate everyone here. Join us in our Discord server where you could see more nonsense going on there and lots of shenanigans. Enjoy the wrap-up show with Wheezy, and I'll see you next week on Kermit and Friends.
See you next week, guys.